Well, hey there. Just because I did not get the sufficient amount of uh, unsubscriptions, bless you. Yeah, someone sneezed in the other room. Just because I did not have my necessary amount of unsubscriptions the last time I did my Burp of Wisdom, which was why you should never fucking have even the slightest front bow on your neck. By the way, if you haven't checked that video already, be sure to do so because that will give you twice the reason to unsubscribe next to this current video right here. So yeah, because I felt like I needed more help and further reducing my followers, I decided to make the following video, which is today's video, brought to you by nobody, because don't nobody give no shit about me. Do you know what I mean? And in this topic, I want to tell you why having your Floyd Rose as the ultimate locking mechanism is just the world's most moronic idea if it's tuning stability and whammy bar abuse that you're seeking. I'm not saying Floyd is moronic and it doesn't work. What I'm saying is it's overkill and you're overly complicating your life with Floyd Rose equipped guitars, making you eventually hate it because they're so hard to work with and set up. Just because you want to use that sweet tuning stability and whammy bar action without it going out of tune, and you think that the price to pay for that thing is you have to have everything fully clamped here and here. But it's wrong. Yeah. So, today, the amazing people at Jackson and Charvel back in the day, Charvel Jackson, decided to give you a mechanics lesson that would just drift throughout time and reach the year of 2020 and show you why clamping on both ends is completely unnecessary. Well, what they did was they made this amazing Floyd, which is actually licensed under Floyd Rose patents. I'm sure you don't see that, but that's what it says. It's just an amazing Floyd that is made in Germany by Schaller, and it's branded with Charvel right here, but it has one very cool peculiarity. Right here, when you actually put your string in, you do not cut the ball end, you don't clamp it here with the block, and you don't tighten any fucking thing right here. It's actually a string through. So you actually put your strings right there. You see? Yeah, there you go. So there's nothing locking anything here. It's just basically working as your normal 2-point modern Fender Stratocaster tremolo. It's not the 6-point, but it's like the 2-point. And because there's nothing blocking it and clamping it, and it's a string through, doesn't matter if your string through is happening through here or through here, like on the regular Fender. It is basically the same principle. You never fucking need any clamping here because there's nothing that can wiggle your string around because the tension of the string is so fucking high. It will always, and I mean always, have maximum stability inside whatever socket it's located in. So it never does back and forth motions when you're doing this thing. That's just stupid. So there's no need to clamp anything here. Again, then why do standard Floyd Rose have that? Well, because that's what they thought back then. They wanted to go with it. They thought from an engineering standpoint, that this would provide better stability, and it just stuck, and that's the de facto way of building FLAWED bridges. But this one proves you a huge amount of deal that it doesn't need to be that way. But wait, there is more. This is what Charvel Jackson did. What I did was I also, like I do for all of my FLAWED guitars, I'm never tightening these screws right here. I'm either taking them completely off, or depending on the headstock construction, the head tilt, and whatever, if I feel like I don't have enough of an angle right here, instead of having like a string bar, which is the analog version of your string trees for the like the Fender headstock, usually you have like a whole bar right here that's just pressing against the strings. If you don't have that, I usually use the locking clamps, the 3 clamps right here, acting like a stop bar, like a string retainer, by tightening them enough so that they press down on the strings, increasing the tension and the angle so that they're fully seated on the nut itself, against the nut slots. There's no air lift or gap or whatever play left and right, up or down, but they're still loose enough so that I never have to play with the tuning from the fine tuners. I can always play with my tuning just like on a regular guitar, and therefore I completely nullify the effect of the fine tuners by fully pushing them in, or you can fully take them out or whatever. But just because I didn't want to lose them, I fully snug them in. So just to give you a proof of concept that I'm not just full of it, you'll be like, nah man, it's distortion. I can clearly see and hear that it's out of tune. Nope, it ain't. So anyhow, because I was digressing way too much, going on a full rant, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you agree, if you do not agree with what I just said, if you like, dislike the whole content. Feel free to subscribe or unsubscribe and let me know what you think about this, and whether or not you've also done this on your guitars as well, because probably you came to the same realization, or no, you haven't had this experience with your guitars. You might as well say that yours don't stay in tune even when you have everything fully clamped. Well, again, for this whole thing to work, including for the clamped and non-clamped version, you need to have a really well set up guitar. So that's like the initial premise, right? The initial premise. That's the premise of the whole thing. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, let me know, and just also let me know what you want to have next time for the future burps of wisdom, and that's obviously valid if you haven't already unsubscribed from this channel because of the outrageous content that I posted with this video and the previous one with the neck alignment, the front bow. So yeah, we'll see what we can do for audience retention, shall we? Maybe we need to further spice things up until we have minus something subscribers. I'll be the first to do that. So till next time, guys, I hope you will.